Welcome back. Governor Ibikule Amosun's government in Ogun State is giving priority to the development of the people at the grassroots. And one way he hopes to achieve this is by ensuring that dividends of good governance are felt by the people through their elected representatives. He wants all the 57 local government council chairmen to account for the state's resources in their care by increasing their internally generated revenues for more visible development in the nooks and crannies of the state. The governor was speaking at the Obas complex in Okemosan, the state capital.
The essence of having all of you there is to add value. If you are in a place, you see something that is wrong, you are not doing anything about it. That is not the intention of why you are there. It is your responsibility to make sure that all of them, all government, either activities, government properties, government even initiatives and policies, it's your responsibility to make sure that it touches to the, what I call, I don't want to even say zone, even to our various homes.
Sports news time, and here is Ayotunde Balogun.
Many thanks, Laddie. Nigeria striker Kelechi Iheanacho has completed his medical and is on the verge of joining Premier League club Leicester City. Reports say personal terms have been agreed, and the £25 million transfer, which gives Manchester City the option to buy him back for £50 million, is nearing completion. Iheanacho, who joined the City Academy as a 17-year-old, has played 46 games in the past 2 seasons. Barcelona forward Neymar has been given permission to leave the club as he looks set to join PSG in a world record £198 million deal. The Brazil international told his teammates during today's training that he wanted to leave the Spanish club. He was then given permission by Barca manager Ernesto Valverde not to train and to go out and sort out his future. Well, the 25-year-old contract has a release clause set at €222 million, which PSG are already understood ready to pay. Meanwhile, Spanish La Liga president Javier Tebas has questioned the legality of the Neymar transfer to Paris Saint-Germain, or PSG, and has threatened to take the matter to the Court of Arbitration for Sport and the European Union for adjudication. Tebas alleged that the French side could break the financial fair play laws with the transfer. Neymar indeed is the subject of a £198 million transfer from PSG and was excused from training by Barcelona coach Ernesto Valverde. World number 3 Roger Federer has confirmed he will play in next week's ATP event at Montreal. Now, the Rogers Cup event marks the 35-year-old Swiss star's first tune-up event for the US Open, which starts on the 28th of this month and will be his first visit to Montreal since 2011. The Canadian hardcourt event alternates between Montreal and Toronto, with the WTA event every year. It also means Federer will celebrate his 36th birthday next Tuesday in Montreal. That's a wrap on sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Thanks, Ayotunde. An autopsy done on the body of the head of the IT department of the Kenyan Electoral Commission, Christopher Nsando, shows he was tortured and strangled to death. The autopsy was performed by Kenya's chief government pathologist as well as a family pathologist. They found deep scratches on his back, indicating the body was either dragged on a rough surface or scratched. Nsando had gone missing on Friday, only for his body to be found in a city morgue 3 days later. His family has called on Kenyan authorities to accept an offer of help by the US and UK governments to investigate the murder. US President Donald Trump today unveiled a new immigration plan to move to a merit-based system favoring green card applicants who speak English and can financially support their families. The goal of the bill is to install a system where immigrants are allowed into the US based on their skills and contributions rather than family connections or a lottery. The White House believes the changes proposed by the Senate would raise wages and create jobs.
The RAISE Act ends chain migration and replaces our low-skilled system with a new points-based system for receiving a green card. This competitive application process will favor applicants who can speak English, financially support themselves and their families, and demonstrate skills that will contribute to our economy. The RAISE Act prevents new migrants and new immigrants from collecting welfare and protects U.S. workers from being displaced. And that's a very big thing. They're not going to come in and just immediately go and collect welfare. That doesn't happen under the RAISE Act. They can't do that.
And the main news again. The question about Nigeria's corporate existence today dominated discussions at a forum in Abuja where the acting president raised concerns over increasing ethnic and religious intolerance in the country and asked Nigerians to shun hate speeches and acts capable of tearing the country apart. Also today, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, condemned on ending litigations by politicians and said the trend is hampering development of democracy in Nigeria. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks for being with us. My name is Ladia Keriduluale. Good night.